my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. My channel is a haul most Saturdays at 5 o'clock. I do upload random bits in between, depending on what's happening in my life at the time. And I'm just going to put it out here now. I talk a lot. If you do not like somebody that talks a lot, then this is not the channel for you. My haul is in this video, but it might be 10 minutes away, who knows. I don't know either. It's like the camera comes on and it all comes out. So also I do have fibro, so if you know, I don't even know if you know what that is. Some people do, some people don't, but one of the symptoms is that words, sometimes I can't locate the word, sometimes the wrong word comes out of my mouth and I don't even know it. If that sort of thing happens, I will try and catch it in editing, so there'll be some words somewhere if it happens. Sometimes it's really bad, sometimes not so bad. It's just one of those things. So, okay, I went to Asda this week. I will keep saying if you're new here, because like, if you've been here for a while, you've heard all this before. I shopped with my 4-wheel shopping trolley, straight from work. I actually did it on Thursday this week. So stocks were different to a Friday. I don't know. I've never shopped on a Thursday morning, so I don't know if it's that standard or if they just didn't have the staff to get the stock out or whatever. It didn't really impact me that much because everything I wanted was there. I always look at the receipts, are always over there, always do it. So I did go in Asda and I went in Iceland. Literally 2 items just there in Iceland, so that's why it's not even in the title. I have a £60 budget every week. We hit $39.48. I will give you prices of things as we go along. You will see that there is a lot of things here that maybe you would expect to see in a shopping haul. I actually did an Aldi haul. Was it last week? That's another thing with fibro, can't remember anything. It was last week, I think. Was it last week? Second guess myself now. Anyway, recently I've done an Aldi haul, which is supposed to be like a top up for the month. So with things that are cheaper or just a bit better or something. So there's a lot of things I don't need, you know. We're stocked up for crisps for the month, and we've got a lot of sauces, and we've got cheese, and I actually didn't need to get milk this week because turns out I haven't even started last week's milk. So there's a lot of things here that you might expect are not here because you just don't need them. We'll give you prices as I go along. Don't know if I just said that. So if you do add it up, you'll come to a different number. The reason for that is because I always donate 3 items to the food bank. There's no reason for it being 3. It just was. It's just always been. So your total will be different. I always donate something different. This week it was a tube of toothpaste, a packet of toothbrushes, and sanitary products. So that isn't here because if I brought it home, it would end up floating around the house for ages before I remember to take it and donate it. So in Asda they have a food donation thing, so I just donated it in there. This week's haul is a little bit different. I always tend to say that for different reasons. I'm eating differently, I'm fancying different food, so then your food haul is going to reflect that. I did get some things that are more expensive than I would normally buy, but I'll explain it all as I go along. Anyway, didn't need anything particular. I had a couple of bits on the list, which is good because I haven't actually had a list for a long time, so that was good. I don't know why I'm looking over this. Literally receipts over there, there's nothing else. I think that's it. Yeah, let's get on with haul. I always try and start with fresh and then like dairy if there's any, and we go on from there. It's just a system I have. I have my trusted receipt because prices are different every week. Now I always buy tomatoes anyway. I wanted to get whole ones this time because I've been pre-preparing some little salady bits, trying to eat a little bit better because it all helps with the old brain. And I was going to buy the little cherry ones. They were 69p or 65p for a 250 gram. Then I saw this. This is normally £1 for 325. They did have a lot of tickets with reduced prices, like a bit off prices. So this would normally be £1. It was actually 79p. Always second guess myself. Yes, it was 79p. So it actually worked out slightly cheaper to get these ones. These are nice ones anyway, and they're proper nice and red as well. Quite excited about those. I got a cucumber. I'm actually starting to eat cucumber like this. As I've told you many times that I pickle this a lot. I'm still going to pickle a little bit, but I'm actually eating quite a lot of cucumber, and it's quite exciting because it's It's such a like low calorie, tasty, a lot of water in it. It's just so many good things for a cucumber. So I'm quite excited that I'm upping my game on the cucumber front. I fancied some apples. I saw a recipe for like some cooked apples with a Greek yogurt. I did forget to get some oats. They had a little bit of oats in it and it just looked really, really good. So I just wanted to get some apples. I'm gonna just, I've been fancying fruit and I don't have any because I don't buy it that often. I'm not really a fruity person normally. I picked up the cheapest ones. That's purely the only reason that I got these ones is because I don't really eat them that much and I don't have a preference. So I just picked these. There's 5 in there for 95p. And I got some small oranges. Now, I got the expensive oranges last week, if you remember. Didn't have them this week. I was so disappointed. I was really looking forward to them. So these are the ones that the £1.50 that I mentioned before. But they do have a deal on at the moment. So you can get 2 items for £2. So I was going to get these anyway. So I thought, okay, well, that's something else for 50p. Wasn't planning on getting any. There's only certain things on the deal, but I wasn't planning on getting any grapes. But that huge punnet for 50p, yes please. So I got some red grapes just because it worked out they were 50p, and I honestly cannot remember. Can you remember, like when you eat grapes, there's a certain one of them, I can never remember which colour it is, that sort of makes your mouth feel dry. Does that make sense? I can't remember which one. So there was black ones, red ones and green ones, so I just went for the red because I couldn't remember. Plums. I thought maybe if I'm going to cook some apples, cooking plums with apples, it just sounded really nice. And the punnet is, that's 89p for that punnet, and there's quite a few in there. They had these dark ones, but they did have like some really light red ones as well, so you've got a good choice. And they're quite firm, but they're not too firm, so they're ready to eat. Fat-free Greek style yogurt. Now, I don't buy yogurt that often. Do like Greek yogurt, but it's just come up in a lot of recipes I've been watching recently, and I didn't realise this is actually high in protein. I am a very carby person, and because I don't eat meat much, I don't really get an awful lot of protein. I don't go out of my way to find protein foods, so I think I'm going to start adding this into a few more things. This was £1.95 for that, and you get a kilogram. I think that's a pretty decent price for it. And I got some cottage cheese as well. Haven't had this for ages. Thought that might go nice in a salad. And this was 79p. Now, they had one right next to it that was in a different colour packet. So it's not the essential range. And it said it was fat-free. And I think it was £1.20. That's a lot difference. I actually compared. It's not, this is better than the fat-free one for the fat and the calories and everything. So don't be fooled. Always check. Because you would have been charged way more and you wouldn't have got a better product necessarily. So yeah, quite excited about the fact that I got the cheap one and it was what I wanted. Now, one of the things I did notice is a lot of the essential range prices have gone up. Very disappointing. This has been 55p for the longest time. So this is tuna chunks in brine. I always rave about this one. I've only ever had one tin that's had one bone, never had any scales, and I've been eating this one for years. It's gone up to 60p, so that's 5p a tin. Not much, but when you consider, I would say 95% of the essential ranges that I saw have gone up, then it all adds up, doesn't it? I got a tin of chickpeas because I'm going to try some salt and vinegar chickpeas. Don't know why, just randomly come up in my head and I'm going to try them. They're 45p a can. Now, I can't remember if they've gone up or not because it's been a while since I've bought chickpeas. Let's go here. Vegan sausage roll. I was in the reduced section. I was actually looking to see if the fruit was cheaper, but it actually worked out cheaper getting it on the deals than it was in the reduced section, which is weird. 65p for a vegan sausage roll. I do like the vegan products, so just a random, just threw it in. Now, this is the expensive product, so it's actually reduced. I think it was like 40p off, I think, so it's £3.50, but this is the lighter than light mayonnaise, so I do pay more for the fact that it's the lighter than light. If you look at the calories in a mayonnaise and the calories in the lighter than light, see they have 3 types. You get the normal mayonnaise, you get the light mayonnaise and the lighter than light. The light one is still massively high in everything. This is ridiculously low. It's really, really good, and as I'm now not on butter because it's expensive, this is really nice alternative, so I picked one of those up. The coffee was 83p for the longest time, now 99p. I thought I'd picked up 2. Turns out I didn't, but I hope it doesn't go up in price. This is just your basic coffee, but it's really, really nice. It's not a bitter one, so it's a nice one. Got some balsamic vinegar, just running out. I always have this in cupboards. I have salads without dressings. I don't really go for dressings, but on the odd occasion I might fancy a dressing. I just put a little bit of balsamic vinegar on it. I absolutely love it. Oh, and if you've never tried gravy with a bit of balsamic in it, I swear it is the best gravy ever. Balsamic, haven't bought this for a while, so I do need to check the price. £1.10. I believe the last time I bought it was £1, and it's been a long time, so that's actually not too bad. Frozen there, so we'll go here. Okay, so I picked up 2 packs of tissues. This is the balm one, so if you've got a cold or something and you're blowing your nose a lot, it stops your nose from getting so red and raw. I mean, it's still going to, but you know, this it helps. £3 for a 2-pack. I picked it up because, you know, going through stuff, I still need a lot of tissues. I'm having my good moments and bad moments. It's not bad to keep this stocked up with this stuff at the moment. I take B complex every day. It's really, really good. If you are a vegetarian, you need to make sure you're careful with your Bs if you're not good with nutrition, which I'm not. And it's also really, really good for your mood, surprisingly enough. I did stop taking this when I started eating meat again. Within 2 weeks I had to go back on it because I was an emotional mess. You would not believe how much we need the vitamins in our body. So anyway, I was running out. This is the vitamin B complex. You get 90 tablets for £1.50, but it was on a deal. You get 3 for the price of 2. So I thought, might as well, you know, it's something I rely on every single day. So might as well get a bargain. Okay, I picked these up. We don't need these. Now these are the... I've never seen this one before because it's new. Bernard Matthews turkey quarter pounders, and the picture looks like it's the same as the ones that I get Corey anyway, but he gets the, obviously I get the chicken ones. It looks like it's the Rice Krispie coating, but there's 4 in there for £2. 4 quarter pounders for £2 is a really, really good price, because the ones that I normally get is £2 for 2. That is the only reason I got it. Turkey, Corey likes turkey, so this one I can't recommend or not recommend. Is that even there? I don't even know if that's right way of wording, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see for that one. I got myself some plant-based burgers. I do like the meat alternative products. You know, if you're a veggie, you don't always want like a veggie burger. You don't want a veggie filled burger. Sometimes you actually want the meat alternative. I don't not eat meat because I don't like the taste or the texture. It's not that. It's more overthinking where it's coming from, and well, not overthinking it clearly. And yeah, so this is £2 for 8 burgers. Pretty decent price. Needed to get some ready meals. Corey actually wanted 3 or 4 of them, but this is all I could find. They don't have much choice in ready meals. If you're getting the cheaper versions, which clearly I'm always going to go for a cheaper version, and a lot of them he doesn't like, so I just picked up one and he'll just have to make do. These were 90p last week. They are now £1. Pepperoni pizzas were 75p. They're now 90p. No? Are they 90p? Oh, I thought I had these prices sorted. Yes, 90p. I was right. See, I shouldn't second guess myself, should I? Be confident, Louise. So yeah, these have gone up 15p. This is the pizza. Always mention this one. It's just really, really nice. It's £2.60 for this one. It's a stuffed crust. It's a Moorish cheesy stuffed crust base topped with a roasted chicken breast, bacon and barbecue tomato sauce, and it is very nice. Corey eats the pizzas most of the time, but I did ask him a while ago if I could just have a slice, so I can let you know, and it is very nice. Highly recommend. Toilet tissue, you know, I just don't want to run out. That's literally the reason. I have a lot of it. I have a whole shelf full, but I'm still going to do it. And you know, our prices were low this week, so I just picked another one up, and that's £1.99 for 6. Loaf of bread, I did crack into it. That's why I had some breakfast this morning when I got home, and I was out of bread. This is actually down in price, I believe. Wow, we have a down in price. Got to find it just to make sure. Yes, it's down. So it wasn't 95, or did it go up to £1? I think it was 95 still. 75p. This is just a basic loaf of bread. And I bought those Aldi bagels last week because Corey asked, picked them up, and he got the seeded ones. I've never bought seeded ones before, and I just thought it was very strange that Corey wanted them, but we picked them up. I think they were £1.10, and I had one, and then I had another one. They're really, really nice. So I was going to pick bagels up anyway. I actually found these in the reduced section. They're £1.90 normally, but they were £1.10, so I didn't mind paying that because it's the same price as Aldi anyway. I wouldn't have bought them if they were full price. And you get 5 in there, and they'll sit in the freezer if they get that far. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they'll sit in the freezer. I have to say, the Aldi version is very good. I don't know, never tried these one in this in the New York bakery brand, but yeah, highly recommend a lot of the Aldi products at the moment. And that was all I got in Asda because, like I said, we really didn't need anything. And I was in Iceland literally for the chips because they're just everything's so expensive. You can save a few pennies. I'm going to do it. This is a 1.5 kilogram bag and it's £2. And whilst I was there, you know, you're going to have a look around while she's there. And the only other thing I could find was these chicken breast Kievs. Now these are the nacho ones, so it's like a spicy nacho cheesy sauce in the middle. Sorry, wasn't showing you there properly. And it's the tortilla chip coating, and we've had this before and it is very nice, and it's £1.85, which is actually a pretty decent price as well. So I feel like it was a bit quicker. I mean, there wasn't so much to talk about this week, so it's not going to be as long as usual, but I mean, I haven't done yet. There was some things Aldi that I was going to mention. So the rice cakes, I did see a comment, you know, I'm never going to remember names, I'm rubbish at that, that the salt and vinegar rice cakes in Asda were £1.10. I know they were 85p in Aldi because they're the ones I bought. I have to say the Aldi ones are superb, really nice. The texture, the flavour, really, really good. So because of that reason, that's why I didn't get any rice cakes, because I'm not paying that much more. I'll wait and I'll go without until we get to Aldi again, and I'm going to stock up on those. There was a few things we bought in Aldi that I haven't bought before. And we tried them, and I was going to tell you what they were because they were really good, but I can't remember any because, you know. Anyway, if there was anything in the Aldi shop that you saw that you wanted to know, comment down below and I'll try and remember in the next video, because you know that's the only way I'm interacting at the moment. I know I said I was going to try and get in the comments a little bit, but yeah, there was a couple of negative comments. They weren't massively bad, but as you know, if you have been here for a while, my mental state is not the best, so not going there right now. When you're on YouTube, you have to have broad shoulders, and I haven't got them right now, so I'm just protecting myself. But I still enjoy putting videos out, and I still enjoy talking to you and letting you know what's going on, and you know, letting you see it, share my life with me, I guess. So that's it. That is another haul. I've given you the prices, the shop was fine, explained all that. I think we're done. That feels like it was a really quick one. Won't know until I edit it. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. I hope the weather's nice. We're having a little bit of warm weather at the moment, so fingers crossed. Hope you've had a lovely Saturday. I am sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.